Hi everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel. This video is going to look at one specific way to get your hair ready for the winter, and that is steaming. So stay tuned. Steaming your hair is a great way to increase moisture. It's also a great way to allow your product to penetrate your hair more effectively, so it can add strength, but it also increases the circulation in your scalp, like our scalp massages, right? And it draws blood to that part of your head, so that actually can increase hair growth. So it moisturizes, it strengthens, and it can cause your hair to grow. 3 things that I think almost every woman is looking for in their hair. So steaming is an excellent thing to do if you don't already do it, and it's excellent to increase in the winter time to keep your hair at optimal condition. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. Some of us try to get creative with our ways of doing certain things that we see on the internet, and that's perfectly fine. Be creative, but just be safe. So you don't want to use a furniture steamer or like a steam mop for this process, because those types of steamers are going to get way hotter than you need them to, and hot steam can actually cause severe burns. So do not use any steamers that aren't particularly made for your hair or your skin for these methods, okay? So this is the hair steamer that I have. See it? Oh shit. So this is the hair steamer I have. It detaches, right? It comes with the hood, it comes with the attachment that goes to the actual steamer, and then it comes with the steamer, right? This is made by Secura. I purchased this about 4 or 5 years ago, and it still works perfectly. I love it. It does a great job. One thing you want to make sure of is they have these little holes at the top, and you just want to make sure the holes are closed in, right? Because you want to make sure you're getting all of the steam out of the steamer, right? The steam comes through this little surface here, comes into your hair. You want to make sure you get all of the steam in there, so you're going to close the vent at the top. And a lot of people have issues with this because we can be lazy at times, and you can't get lazy, especially when you buy products and you're doing something to benefit you. What's the purpose of being lazy about it, right? You want to use distilled water. Do not use like spring water or mineral water or tap water, because they're you can get mineral deposits in your steamer, and that'll cause it to like sputter, and it'll cause it to like clog up, and it won't perform the way it should. If you spend money on something and then you don't use it properly and you end up breaking it, it's like, what was the purpose in getting it? You only want to do it about 20 to 30 minutes each session. You don't want to overdo it, right? So you don't want to go longer than 30 minutes, but you also don't want to do it too frequently. In the summer, I steam about once a month. In the winter, I'll do twice a month. Anything more than that, you become prone to breakage, because your hair can become really mushy, really squishy. I like to make the analogy kind of to like mashed potatoes, or potatoes when you over boil them, right? They get really, really soft, and they can break apart really easily. And that's what can happen to your hair if you over steam. It can become too soft, too mushy, and it breaks apart easily. So try to stick to 20 to 30 minutes, twice a month. You'll be good, okay? Put a towel around your neck when you're steaming. Water can drip from the steamer. You only got to get burned once, and I promise you, I promise you, you'll keep that towel around your neck, because it's not a good feeling. Get a steamer that has a large enough hood. I've seen a lot of steamers on the market that don't get the entire back of your head, right? If you can't tell, I got a big head. I got a round face. I need a big hood. This hood right here, it's great for me. It gets the back of my head. It gets the front of my head. Just make sure your hood covers your entire head and you'll be good. Don't cover your hair in a plastic cap. I know a lot of us moisturize with a plastic cap, and that is fine, but when you're steaming, you want to take the cap off because you want the steam to get in. If you have a cap on, steam doesn't get in, it defeats the purpose. You're not really steaming your hair. It may do a little something because it's still hot on the outside, and if your hair is hot on the inside, it may do a little bit of something, but you're not going to get optimal results, and it really doesn't make sense to buy a steamer, right? When you're done, you're going to rinse out your hair with a cool water setting. That's to close up your cuticles and to close up your pores because you just opened them, right? The heat from the steam is going to open your hair shaft and cuticles. You want to close them back. It's going to actually add more shine. It's going to seal in all that goodness you just put into your hair. So that is it. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, steam is our friend. Steam is a beautiful way to get some moisture into our skin, into our hair. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to smile.